Alright, here's a pair of Taft ankle boots. When I found these were not in bad condition, but they just needed to be touched up. So I'm just going to go over just a basic touch up to where anybody could do this at home. Here's Reno mat. I use Reno mat to get polish buildup off the leather. Regular leather cleaner will not remove a lot of these polish buildups, but you just kind of rub it on there and you'll see it just slowly dissolves. You have to be careful, especially with lighter colored leather. You'll be able to remove the dye, so just be really careful. You don't want to keep digging into the leather, but you can see it took it off pretty quick. Once it starts drying, you can see it's gone. You have to wait for it to completely dry to know for sure that it's gone, but it removed it with ease. Now for the toe box. The toe box was scratched up, minor scuffing, nothing crazy. So what I did is I just used a lighter cream polish than the actual color that's on the boot. I didn't want to change the look of it at all, so just rub that in. Just cover the whole thing, and I just keep rubbing it until you start noticing it to where it starts drying. And a little bit goes a long way. So much better, yeah. Okay, now you can see where the heels needed to be touched up. They were really showing a lot of wear compared to the rest of the boot. There's a million ways you could do this. One of my favorite ways to do it is just use a cream polish. Just go right over the top of it. I use leather polish when I'm doing like a casual dress type of footwear, because you could pick up kind of like a glossy finish on these. If I was just doing like a pair of cowboy boots, I would just use edge dressing that doesn't have like a heavy gloss. So this is self-explanatory. You can just see what I'm doing here. You want to be careful, especially when you're doing suede. You don't want to get any of this polish up on the suede. Yeah, if you follow me, you will notice that it just depends on the type of shoe or boot on how I'm going to handle cleaning up the edge of the shoes. So after it dries, what I do is I just rub it in as much as I can, give it a little bit of friction. On a lot of different shoes that I clean and polish, this could be the finishing product. You don't even have to go any farther than this. On this particular pair of ankle boots, I really wanted to shine them up a little bit, so now I'm using a wax polish. And if I remember right, I was using a black wax polish. And all you got to do is just rub it right in. And this does not take a long time at all. You can see it has a dull look to it, and that is normal with a wax polish. And with the friction, it heats up a little bit, and it's easy to apply. But once it starts drying, it just turns really hard, and that's when you could start buffing it. Alright, looks good. I like to use a small horsehair brush just to where I am a little bit more precise, and you can get a little bit more speed out of a smaller brush. You can see a huge difference here. You can see the angle that I'm taking it. I'm going from the bottom up. I'm being really careful not to get any of that polish on the upper. And there it goes. Guys, thanks for watching.